And welcome back to the channel where it's always quality over quantity. Surviving Wasteland 3, Adamow. Let's get it. This would be my third installment of a One Life to Live exploration of hardcore server Wasteland. I had just left the southern tip of Toplin, made our way southeast, and now we're just above Adamow. Cold, it's about to rain, and I'm hearing a bear down in town. I think we'll stop and light a fire and give him the space he needs to move through. If anything following this series, you'll all be experts at lighting fires in any situation. It seems all I'm doing is lighting fires, and it's not because of the extreme cold. It's a combination of everything. The cold, the constant rain, and everything you do is an expenditure of energy, which needs to be replaced with food. What's better than one cooking pot? Two cooking pots. We just doubled our water capacity. Not to mention, now we can cook large amounts of foods rapidly. With the addition of an improvised cooking stand, we eliminate the need for houses when we're cooking on the run. The only thing more convenient would be adding a gas stove and a canister. Then you're unstoppable. You'd be able to cook anywhere, day, night, indoors, outdoors. Virtually little sound and low light. Look who just invited himself to dinner. There's hardly anything left of this tater, and it cooks instantly. Alright, well, let's make our way closer into town. There's another road not far off with a large farm. We're going to scale it and see if we can't get a sight on that bear. I don't have anything near large enough to kill it. We're just going to see where it's going. Knowing's half the battle. Another magazine for the 5.27. Too bad we can't find any ammo to fit it. I'm hearing the bear in that direction over there. Can't see him though. Awesome burlap sack. Combine that with rope to make an improvised courier bag. Add a couple of sticks, improvised backpack. This doesn't increase our inventory space by any means, but it does give us the ability to get rid of this contrasting color on our back. And it provides a more linear silhouette when prone. You don't have that bulbous bag. For you new player, all you need to do is combine your rope with your bag, and once it's completed and empty, combine short sticks to the bag to increase its size. There, now we get rid of this strip of orange on our back. It's too close to yellow. I really don't want to have to go out into this rain. Even though we do have great clothing, it's not in great condition, and we will eventually get wet. Okay, time to get high and dry. We're going to climb the barn, take up Overwatch, see if we can't spot that bear. Normally I wouldn't do this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't want to go down into town, into another house, and, well, aside from being spotted from the bear or infected, this is a pretty safe place to be, if you can hide from player. But I'm willing to bet, judging by the weapons and ammunition that I haven't found, that people are going to be thinking twice, maybe 3 times before engaging in PvP. We'll see. Well, it's not much of an Overwatch situation. All I can see is the immediate area. The overcast is too thick. I can't see down into town. So, I think I'll just head back by the fire and grab me a nap and wait for the storm to pass. With any luck, by the time we wake, the storm will have passed, and we'll have a nice clear view of the town. Well, that's definitely a better outlook to the day, wouldn't you say? Strange, I don't hear or see any infected yet. I might be awake before them. Unboxed nails, rusty, 70. Well, I'm not hearing any bear, but I'm hearing a boar out down in that valley. He's just down over on the other side of that tree line. Maybe after Adamow, we'll go hunt him. Oh yeah, great. Mr. Mom. Typically you'd find really good shit here at the market, but not so much here. Nothing but a bandana. Well, you can use these bandanas as a face covering, armband, or a stealth bandage. No sound. There's a few infected around. I'm going to try and get to the water well without them seeing me. Well, that did not work out at all. I'll never hit him with my knife through here. I'm going to let him in, hop over the counter, and lock him. Oh, crap. Well, it's a bit beat up, but just the perfect thing to axe the infected in question. Whoopsie, pardon me. They're like crabs. Once you catch them, they're hard to get rid of. Hip pack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Not exactly my color, but hey, 6 more slot. And will fit a canteen nicely if I'm so lucky to find one. MK11 magazine, 2 rounds. We'll grab it. Hey, a double power cord sustained. 2 food items, 1 spot. Very rare. Well, there's not much more to Adamow. There's a lot of houses to loot up. However, I was only particularly interested in what was potentially in the market or here in the carnival. We're going to skip around, check the Humvee in the center of town, try to avoid those Mr. Moms, and then make our way up to Merita. Before we do that, I think we're going to go harvest that boar. We're going to use his hide to upgrade this backpack. Well, it's not really an upgrade, more of a fashion statement. And then we'll pack his meat, cook him up, and skedaddle. I figure I'd take some high ground just in case there's a Mr. Mom lurking back around here. Yeah, I'll go around. Hey, I may plant me some tomatoes. Hey, laugh all you want, but in a pinch, them tomatoes will go a long way. Well, damn, that's a hell of a lot of infected. We'll pick another place to cross over and get on that boar. Loot up this house first. Another backpack. We don't need it, but it's just like DayZ. Once you don't need it, you start finding them. Had we not crafted our own, we would have swapped up to this one anyway. It blends in better with the environment. And I would find a radiator in a nearby shed, so I put it in the backpack and I'll leave it on the side of the road for the next survivor. Little treat. Now, I'm unaware of what the decay rate is on bags on this server. On a regular server, that would be there for hours until discovered. Now let's go get us a boar. And I don't mind if I have a little nosh. We should get to doing some fishing too. This is a nice spot. Yeah, there's a few infected at that junction. The boar, they're over the crest of this hill, not far. And there they were, two of them, side by each, same tall. Well, shit, that portly bastard, he tanked that shot. I gotta reload quick. And remember, aim for where he's going to be, not for where he is. Had we not got him with that shot, we never would have. Well, there was the CR-527, but I'm not wasting one bullet. I'm going to utilize every piece of this boar. We're going to turn his hide into a backpack and use it to carry all the meat, rope, and bones. Back to another location, we're going to swap out that bag for my bag and be on our way to Meriton. Baby, backstraps. I was going to swap backpacks and sort my inventory up in the tree line ahead of me, but down there's a barn around a pond. Better place for it. Protect myself against the wolf. And yet another excellent fishing hole. You see? What did I tell you? Once you start finding backpacks, you'll trip over them, like anything else. Okay, I need to grab a few short sticks so we can expand that courier bag into an improvised backpack. Well, I will have to say goodbye to a few items, and namely, my helmet. I'll leave it all in the backpack for someone else. Okay, that's sorted. Off to Meriton. Sweet, Mosin Nagan. No scope, no rounds for it. We'll throw it on our shoulder, carry the crossbow. Meriton Watchtower. Keep your head on a swivel here. This is right on the edge of wolf territory. Not to mention, it's a choke point and drop-off point to the south. A lot of player ahead here. Speaking of wolf, What do I hear southwest of us? Yep. I've dropped the Mosin right here in this bush as I harvest up some bolts for the crossbow. Logistically speaking, the crossbow is the better weapon to run with, as the ammunition is plentiful and relatively free. I already have the 5.27 with a scope and 2 magazines, whereas the Mosin only carries 5 shots at a time. It's a regretful but acceptable loss. The wolves are getting closer. My suppressor's looking pretty hard. Gonna have to clean it up after this kill. Camouflaged helmet, CCU. I do believe I have the epoxy to fix this. So far, so good. No sign of those wolves. But we need to get this base cleared and get the hell out of here. There's an infected in that building. Absolutely wasted time here. Alright, I have to use the bathroom. I'm going to dip into the security shack. I'll be back. Probably about 20 minutes I was gone. I'm not hooked or nothing, but I'll take this morphine. This heat pack probably won't do much against this frigid cold, but we'll give it a shot. you, new player, have never played Livonia before, don't skip these broken derelict buildings. A lot of them, especially around military towns, contain some really good loot. I highly doubt we'll find anything on this server. It is stripped back. Alright, eventually we're going to make our way down into the town of Muriton, which is over that way. There's a small little military at the base of it, but for now, we're going to head over here, the road to Nadbor, or Hutta. There's a few houses here I want to check before we go into the town of Muriton. That dirt road goes into Hutta. The main road wraps to the left, around Hutta into Nadbor. And this right here is what I was talking about. Rafters that lead to the next level, without stairs. Hey, medium tent. Not something I'm looking for, but nice to know they're out there. I'm going to climb up on the roof. I'm going to pop it up there, and if it starts to rain, at least I know where I can come. It does need some repair, though. I may leave a few bits and pieces here from time to time, and if another traveler wants them, they're more than welcome to it. And the tent itself. I deployed it on this side of the roof intentionally, so you can still access the pack to unpack it. I might even come back and take that myself. It's the perfect color to stash out into the woods. In the right place with a camo net, you'll never see it. Oh, wonderful. Bruno. There's a bear way back in that tree line. I know he's coming this way. Alright, back to the top of the town, and we'll work our way back down to the last military outpost, and then cross back over where we deployed that tent, and then straight up that dirt road to Hutta. Hopefully we don't run into the bear. Well, damn. That's almost boosted loot. We're not 200 meters away from the last one we found. We're just going to pop it right here and leave it for someone else. Okay, I need to get these houses done as quickly as possible. We're entering a heavy infected area. Not to mention, the position we are in the valley, we're losing light quick. It knows I'm here, just not where. They're not very bright. I've got a couple infected really close. I'm going to take this time, carve up some rag, fix my gloves. Yeah, wouldn't you know it? I leave the Mosin behind, and I start finding ammo for it. Repeater carbine. Nice little wolf gun. Shadows are getting pretty long. I best find a place to sleep for the night pretty soon. But onward and forward. I still hear that bear down on the other side of that base. We're getting closer. It's getting closer. And the rain. It's getting closer. All that remains between me and the base is a wandering infected amongst the ruins. Might try and hit him with the arrow, but that limb's in the way. And that bear's getting louder and closer. I need to get this base cleared quick. More importantly, I need the room to swap inventory. This gun's gotta go, unfortunately, but I am gonna take the rounds, just in case we find a revolver. There's a chicken, that away. Yeah, here comes the rain. I think I might have to post up in this shack and do a little cooking. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm cooking here. Maybe with the infected, but not with that bear lurking around. There's no workable door. It's back to the shed for me. I'll improvise a cooking stand, use the pot, and boil up some meat. Alright, time to improvise the cooking stand. I'm going to have to harvest twice as much stick as I normally would to get this done. Now once inside this shed and cooking, you're pretty much safe from everything, aside from other player, and we are danger close to gas strike zone. So as you can see, on my third day traveling Wasteland, I'm pretty stocked up for food. I have more than adequate clothing, aside from gloves. They do need some repair, but I think I'm pretty well off. The only thing lacking now is the proper arms to deal with the infected and the potential of other players. Now, a little supper while our second pot is set to boil. And while I wait for this fire to die, might as well craft up some fishing hooks. Get ready to catch some carp. And that's all she wrote for that fire. And the storm broke. Night's still falling. It's time to get up the hill, find ourselves a nice little rooftop, light a fire under it, and go to bed. I was thinking about bunking down here for the night, but with the addition of that tent on the roof, I might wake up to some unwanted guests. So I think I'll peel off to the one across the road, light a nice fire underneath of it, climb up on the roof or the rafters, cuddle up for a nice nap. All in all, it wasn't a bad day. Got this flashy new helmet. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, let's go make that fire. I think we'll light the fire here, sleep right there. Well, don't that just look like a peach of a place to grab a nap? Right on that ivy, right next to this piping hot stove. Alright, hope you're enjoying this surviving Wasteland. Plenty more titles on my channel. Have a peruse, why don't you? And come on back.